Today's lesson is going to be about Act 2, Scene 2 of Fences. This starts on page 73. So if you look at the beginning of this scene, it skips forward about 6 months. And we've got Rose trying to have a conversation with Troy after a long period of icy coldness. And, again, this just reinforces that very rigid fence that's been established between Rose and Troy. Kind of looking at it, their lives have been pretty separate these last 6 months. According to their conversation, Troy works, he comes home, he changes, and then he leaves for Taylor's, which we know he's going off to see Alberta. So here's Troy still refusing to stop being selfish and let Rose have time to enjoy life for herself. So he's only doing what he wants. When she does have a conversation with Troy, she brings up the fact that Gabe has been taken from Pearls and is locked up. Remember we kind of discussed this in the last couple of scenes where, there was talk about Gabe being recommitted to the hospital, and Troy wasn't all about that. He thought that Gabe should be free because of what he's done for his country, and Rose believes that he should be committed because that's where he's going to get the care that he needs. So anyway, the reason why she tells him about this is because she needs to confront him about the fact that he was the one that had sent Gabe off to the hospital. He gave those people permission to take him after he, had previously said that Gabe should be free to do what he wants. So, of course, naturally, Troy denies that he ever told them that they could do that, that even though the papers clearly state that he had given consent, he says it wasn't him. Now, do we believe him? Probably not, because, he's told a lot of lies recently, so it's kind of hard to take his word. Rose did say, I said send him to the hospital. You said let him be free. Now you've went down there and you signed him to the hospital for half of his money. You went back on yourself, Troy. You're going to have to answer for that. So we learn kind of from here that Gabe's government check has been split 2 ways. So part of it goes to taking care of Gabe, while the other part of it goes to Troy. Don't we remember Troy criticizing Lyons for always taking money from him? Kind of hypocritical, don't you think? So going forward, we got on page 75, Rose saying, you did Gabe just like you did Corey. You wouldn't sign the paper for Corey, but you did sign for Gabe. You signed that paper. What she's really saying is that he's locked them both up in a way and has sealed their fate by either signing something or refusing to sign something. So, here he's signed up and locked up Gabe, and Corey, he's basically locked him from his dream, prevented him from achieving that dream. Okay. At the end of this scene, it is revealed that Alberta has given birth to a baby girl, but has died in the process. And Troy's response to this is to ask for even more space than he's been given, even though Rose asked him not to do this. Okay. And then finally, the scene closes with Troy wrestling with death again. Page 77 is where we do see this, and I'm going to flip to that page as well. It says, Mr. Death, see now, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to build me a fence around what belongs to me. And then I want you to stay on the other side. You see? You stay over there until you're ready for me. And then when you come on, I'll be ready for you. So he believes that erecting this fence will be a way to keep out death. The question is, what else is he going to keep out in the process? That's kind of how I plan to really leave you in scene 2. So if you have any questions over that scene, just shoot me an email and I will answer them as I get them. Thank you.